A father trying to protect his children says he ended up with a gun in his face.
This happened seconds after he says a car almost ran over his family. News Channel 5's Nick Barris spoke with the victim. Nick, he admits yelling at the driver.
That's right, Rory, yelling at the driver, telling the driver to slow down in a Walmart parking lot. He says the driver didn't like it, pulled a gun, and then threatened to shoot him.
I had my daughter, and I was ahead of everybody. I had her on my shoulders, and then, I seen my son caught him out of the corner of my eye. He run out and did a spin move, and I was like, whoa, hold on, come here. And I grabbed him, and like I said, she was already, if he would have kept running, she would have ran over him.
Jason Hill says it was an incredibly close call in the parking lot of this Walmart on South Rutherford Boulevard in Murfreesboro.
It's pretty terrifying, scary,
Hill says he and his family were just leaving the Walmart when 37-year-old Angela Scruggs went speeding by in the crowded parking lot. Hill says he yelled at her to slow down. Next thing he knows, he says he was face to face with a semi-automatic handgun.
She pointed at me, so I was like, whoa. She's like, I'll shoot you. I was like, well, go ahead. If I live, I'll call the cops. And then she's like, I don't care, I got a carry permit.
Just because of the fact that she had a permit to carry the weapon certainly does not give her the right to point it at anybody.
Kyle Evans says Scruggs was arrested by police moments later, and they recovered this .22 caliber semi-automatic handgun with a 10-round magazine.
The magazine was fully loaded with these bullets. The magazine was in the gun, and the gun was loaded.
Hill says Scruggs pulled the gun and pointed it right at his face. Scruggs, who works for the state as a policy manager, tells a different story. She told police Hill approached her with his hands in his pockets, so she pulled her gun out and sat it on her lap. Hill says no way. And two witnesses on the scene say Scruggs threatened Hill. He just can't believe Scruggs reacted the way she did when all he did was ask her to drive safely.
It kind of blew my mind, just me telling somebody to slow down, they pull a gun on me for that, it's kind of weird.
These days, Rory, stories like this make you think twice before even considering saying anything to another driver. The bottom line is you never know what might happen.
Right, and Nick, two witnesses do confirm that Scruggs threatened Hill.
Well, that's right. They told police that they witnessed exactly what happened. Now, on top of all that, it's worth noting police also recovered video from surveillance cameras there at the Walmart that shows the incident. Tonight, detectives are still reviewing that video. That'll confirm one way or another certainly exactly what happened.
Nick Barris in our newsroom. Thanks, Nick. Police say recommended speed limits in parking lots can range from about 5 to 15 miles per hour, depending on the conditions. Hill estimates Scruggs was going close to 40 miles per hour when he yelled for her to slow down.